Okay, we're looking at question 3. If we go down, it says, which one of the following principles, if valid, helps to justify the nylon industry's reasoning? Okay, so basically what we're asked to do is we've got a hole in this argument, and we need to insert an answer choice that, in a nutshell, proves what this man is saying. And what is he really saying? At the end of the day, he's saying nylon is natural. And the reason why is because when he thinks about the components that nylon is made up of, such as oil, that oil is natural. Now, all of us sitting there are saying, okay, oil is not natural. But let's kind of indulge this guy. Why does he think that oil is natural? Well, it's because it's made from oil is the result of, or oil is a byproduct that comes about from ancient plants. So what this guy's argument is, or what we have to assume with this argument, is that, you know, if you come from something that's natural, that means that as a result that you are natural, which is kind of an absurd argument in a way, because I think anything must in some way derive from something that's natural. But so kind of look at, you know, what it is. He's saying, kind of starts out just saying, look, it's incorrect to think that nylon's not natural. He's comparing cotton and nylon, all right? So it's almost like, you know, let me just kind of make it like this. The conclusion is that nylon is natural, right? He concludes this. And why? Because it is made from petroleum, which is a byproduct of ancient plants. And so what would we need to absolutely prove that? Some sort of connection. There must be a connection with if you originate in any way from something that's natural, then in fact, then you must be natural. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. That's what would prove this argument. Let's go through the answer choice. A substance is unnatural only if the function of it only if the function it serves is unnatural. Okay, before you even start getting into the logic of that, right? In the answer choice above, in the stimulus above, we're not talking about the function of anything. So it's not relevant. We can kind of move on immediately from that, okay? B, a substance is no less natural than the processes used in its production. Okay, so what this is getting at is it's really not talking about the ancient plant part of this. It's talking about the process by which this thing comes about. And we're not, the nylon, the person arguing that nylon's natural is in no way talking about the process from going from an ancient plant to an oil, or how we get from this oil byproduct to nylon. He's really not talking about the process at all. He's focusing on what were you originally and what did you end up as, not how did you get there. Okay, so that falls out as well. C, a substance is no more natural than its least natural component. So what we're trying to get at in an answer choice like this is that the weakest link in the chain to make you unnatural, that's the most natural that you can be. And again, this is almost going against what this guy's saying, but it's really not even relevant, because again, this individual is talking about what did you originate from, and whatever that is, if that's natural, then you must be natural. He's really not talking about different components of naturality, you know, and whether least natural or more natural. He's not really talking about that at all, so we should pretty much be able to dump that out very quickly. D, one substance can be more natural than another if only one is wholly derived from natural substances. Okay, so again, this argument is not in any way talking about whether you can be more natural than the other. It really is just talking about natural versus unnatural, and there's some sort of mistake thinking that something is unnatural because it originates from something that is natural. And it's even a little more tenuous than that. It's the nylon, the product used to make nylon, that product originated from something that was natural. Therefore, nylon has to be natural. So again, this D does not touch on that. And then if we look at E, if the origins of its main components are natural, then a substance has to be natural. Okay, so the component in this case is the oil, and the origins of the oil are natural, which are the ancient plants. Therefore, the substance, which is the nylon, is also natural. E absolutely proves the stimulus. Thanks.